push OK and it makes it. Whoa.
We are the Bracketteers.
Shows its progress there.
Tonight, the case injury investigation, the results of our test, and the reaction from regional transit.
Hello, YouTube! Hi, Bracketteers! How you doing? So, I've come across one of those days where we just don't really have much footage. And usually I just turn the camera on and start talking. So, here's kind of what we got. I don't want this to be a boring video. So, I'm going to kind of sort of change it up just a little bit. So, actually, this just popped in my mind. Okay, so some people out there might be wanting to get started on YouTube, but you're just thinking about it, but you're like, nah, I don't even know what it takes. So let's pull up a couple of screens. All right, so first of all, the first thing you're gonna need before you can upload anything to YouTube ever is a YouTube account. If you have a Gmail address, you can activate your YouTube account directly from there. You can change the name of it and everything. If not, you'll need to do that. So just go ahead and go to youtube.com and sign up. Set up an account. It's easy, it's free, it's cool, right? Now, most of you probably have an account in some way, shape, or form because you subscribe to channels and you watch stuff. So, all you need to do is get yourself a camera. If you want to become a vlogger, right, get yourself a camera. You could even use your phone, right? Your phone has a camera on it, most likely. Not all phones have cameras on them, but most phones have cameras on them. And you can either use your phone or you can go out and buy a cheap camera. You can go on eBay or Craigslist or Amazon or something and just find a camera. Look at garage sales, something. Look it up. Look it up online. Google search it. Find yourself a camera. All you got to do is turn the camera on like I just did, start talking, and you can kind of figure out the rest of it as you go. Like you take your footage, put it into your computer, get an editing program. So, I use Adobe Premiere. Okay? So find yourself an editing software that you can use that'll work for you, okay? So there are free softwares out there for editing. Free. They're free. One of my favorites that I used a little bit, I've used a few of the free ones, and some of them are weird, some of them are hard to get used to. The best one that I found is called HitFilm. All right, look for HitFilm Express. It's free. It's kind of like a stripped down version. It doesn't have all the bells and whistles, but if you're just going to be doing simple editing, you don't need it. And then, guess where you go to learn how to do it? YouTube! YouTube up some tutorials on how to use HitFilm. HitFilm tutorials, right? Just type in HitFilm tutorials. HitFilm Express tutorials. Learn how to use the software. It's so easy. I mean, look at this, okay. This is going to be in today's video. So I've got Luna here, which you'll see a little bit later. Okay, so you put your, so far this is what I got. Okay, this is where you drop everything. So you have a folder. I don't know if you guys are interested in this. If not, you can skip today's video. But you have a folder. So you put your memory card in your computer. You have a folder. All right, so you take your folder, you upload everything, copy it over into a folder. You grab it from your folder. You drop it into your editing software. See, so I've got this box over here. I just drag and I let go right here in this box, and all the files go right here. Take those files, put them over here to the timeline, and this is where they're at now in the timeline. And then you can take them, you can do all these different things with them. You can scroll through. See, look at this a little bit, little bit of a preview for you there. So you can scroll through. You can take your tools over here. You can cut. There's a cutting tool right there. It looks like a little razor blade. And then there's a grabbing tool. So if you wanted to, like, let's say you get to almost the end of your video clip and you're like, all right, I don't want that piece. You got a couple options. One, you can use your grab tool, which is the arrow, right? And you can just grab the end and pull it in, right? Boom, it's gone, all right? Now let's put it back. And I'll show you the other option. You can grab your cutting tool and you can say, hey, right about here, I want to cut it. Boop, it cuts it. Then you can either click on it and delete it. Delete. Or if you wanted to use it for something else, you could pull it off and move it. Look at that. It's amazing. So do that. You export it. So you have to go into your settings. So like here, I got File, Export Media. You know, and then you export it. It makes it into a complete file, which you can save back into the same folder you were using to put the video clips in the first place. You can name it so it pops up in there and you know what it is. And then in YouTube, you just click on upload up here. Boom. It takes you to the uploading screen, which my internet's going a little slow today. I don't know what the deal is. You can take your file, drag it and drop it right into here. Or you can, you know, click on this thing and, you know, click it open. You can click it open. So quick, there you go. Quick, easy tutorial on how to put a video on YouTube. In fact, if you guys have questions on how to start your YouTube channel, how to get your YouTube channel going, I've had like 3 people in the last 2 weeks ask me about YouTube channels. So there you go. That's the basics. There's even a built-in video editor. Where'd it go? There it is. You can click on that. You can edit your videos inside of YouTube. I don't really like the YouTube editor. They might have changed it since I was last in there, but you know, you can straight up get a webcam, record, edit right on YouTube. All right, you just need a webcam. So get on that, you guys. If you have questions, put them in the comments below. Ask me about, you know, how do you get started. My best resource is going to be this right here. You go to Video Creators TV. Boom. That's a channel on YouTube run by this awesome guy here. His name's Tim Schmoyer. And you click on that channel and you just watch everything he has. He can teach you all kinds of stuff about YouTube that you have probably never known. So that's a resource I use all the time. I watch every single one of his videos that he puts up on this channel. And they're all things like, you know, how to set the default text for every new YouTube video. You know, there's just all kinds of stuff. There's lots, trust me. So he goes over stuff every week. There's like 3 or 4 videos every single week. Check them out. All right. And if you have questions for me, feel free to put them in the comments below. I will be happy to share everything I can with you. So let's collaborate. Let's make YouTube videos. Yay! And that's what I got for you guys for today. If you want to see a little bit of vlogging footage, here's some footage coming up here of Luna that you got to see a little preview snippet of during the first part of this. Or if you skipped up to this part, here's some of Luna. And we will have a normal video up tomorrow. We're going to go ahead and get some good footage. And over the weekend, we'll get some good footage and we'll have some stuff for you for next week. And don't forget, Friday next week will be the Q&A video. I'm a little behind on collecting questions, but I've seen a ton of your questions coming in. Please go ahead and send your questions. Put them in the comment box below. You can put them on any of our videos. I don't have so many comments flooding in that I won't be able to find it. So I'll find your question. Tweet me at Bracketteers. Look in the description box below here for our Twitter account. Hop on there, ask questions. You guys know how to do this stuff, right? Like, get on your social media, get on Facebook, get on Twitter, get on Instagram, or just hop in the comments below and ask us your questions. We will put them up and answer them. And I need to tweet that out that I'm doing the Q&A because I don't think I've put that on Twitter yet. But it's been in the video, so anyone who's been watching the videos knows. All right, anyway, hopefully this wasn't too boring. If it was, I'm sorry. If you stuck around, now you get to have the fun part of watching Luna play with our rubber band and some fun stuff like that. So we'll see you guys on Monday. Bye-bye now. Ha! And that's it.